If you wanted to fight something in court, do you know where to start? Would you head to small claims court or county court? Well, here with the answers is attorney Phil Harding from Harding & Associates, who is here to answer our legal questions every Friday. We'd love to see you every Friday, Phil. We're going to go through your resume real quick.
All right.
Just so people know how important and wonderful you are.
Let's touch on it.
For the last 4 years, you've been elected one of the top 100 trial lawyers in Colorado. You've been named a super lawyer. That's my favorite. And you teach classes in the law, and the list goes on. And you teach us every Friday. We always feel smarter when we're done with these segments. We know more. What are you going to teach us today?
Well, here's some great things that we can go over. Last week I taught what's known as Personal Injury 101 to other attorneys about the personal injury process. And it's a lot of the things that I've gone over here at Colorado's Best. I mean, we have the most knowledgeable viewers. And what is really important here is they can also go to Colorado's Best, the website, and look at previous different classes, so to speak, that we've done and learn about it. And I want everyone to know, essentially, it doesn't create attorney-client privilege here. I'm not representing you, but this is for informational purposes, and we have such a knowledgeable base that I thought we'd go back to the basics. And let's talk about the different court systems here in Colorado.
Okay. Are we going to start with small claims court?
Well, yeah, we are. And what I want to go over and talk to is the 3 different levels here in Colorado. And this is, again, in a civil. If you have to bring a lawsuit or someone's suing you, it's really important to know the different levels and where to file if you wanted to file. And so the first one and the lowest one is called small claims court. Let's talk a little bit about this. This lets you resolve your differences quickly. Now, there's a limit on the amount that you can recover, which is $7,500.
Okay.
This was set up for individuals to come before a magistrate, and the magistrate can give a quick decision, along with giving some night and weekend times. Now, no discovery is allowed, and let me tell you what that is. In higher courts, there's this thing called discovery, where the other side will write you questions, and you have to answer those questions. Not allowed in small claims court. Also, there are no attorneys allowed, so it's just person against person debating the issues, and the magistrate's going to give you an immediate answer as to who's right and who's wrong.
So you're not allowed in the small claims court?
I'm not, so I don't know anything about it.
You know plenty, but you're not allowed. So you would probably be allowed into this next one when your claim is worth more than $7,500.
That's right. You can, let's say that someone at that point in a small claims court gets an attorney. At that point, it is bumped up to county court. Or if you have more than a $7,500 claim, you go to county court, which, again, the limit, you can file anything you want in county court, but the limit is $15,000. Now, attorneys are allowed, and let's say you're in small claims court and the other side gets an attorney and it goes up to county court. The judge is going to protect you if it goes up to county court and you're representing yourself. Now, you're allowed to have a trial either by a judge or a jury, and once something is filed against you, you have to file an answer. Whereas in small claims court, it's interesting in that you just show up and you debate the issues. Okay. Now, the court dates are within months, and also the judge or the magistrate can either rule them in immediately, or they may give a written answer or a written order as to what's going on.
Okay, so what's our final level, the last level here?
Sure, the final level is important. It's called district court, and this is considered a court of unlimited jurisdiction, which means you can file for $1 there, you can file for $1 billion in district court. Trials are usually much further out because they last so much longer. They're usually about a year or more. There is pre-trial discovery. Remember, we talked about interrogatories, which is written discovery. You can do depositions, which means you bring the other person in, put them under oath, talk to them a little bit. You can file motions like, Judge, we're going to go to trial, but I think some things are not relevant to this trial, and that's called a motion in limine. So it's really important to look at this and to look at the different levels that you want to file in, or if someone sues you. And this is, again, here for our viewers that know so much. It's like they get free law school here. They get to go over, they get to understand only small claims and all that. But let's talk about appeals.
We've got less than 20.
I can do it.
Yep, wrap it up.
If you're not happy with one of these decisions, you go up to the next level. Small claims goes to county court.
Okay.
County court goes to district. If you're not happy with the district court, it goes to the Court of Appeals. And the last one is the Supreme Court. And that's only allowed by permission. You file a writ at that point. But it's important for the viewers to go back and look at the website here and see other things that they can learn about.
Do you tell your students you do this on TV?
I don't. Maybe I should.
You should have them tune in, because then they can get, something before they go to class.
And then they would,
they'd
get
get an A.
100% on the.
Right,
on the,
they'd get ahead. Well, if you have any legal questions for Phil, he wants to hear from you. Just log on to coloradosbest.tv, look for his photo, and click there. You can submit your legal questions, and he takes the time to answer them personally, and he might even address your question right here on Colorado's Best. If you would like to contact Phil at his office, Harding & Associates, the number is 303-762-9500, or you can reach him online at hlaw.org. Thanks, Phil.
You're welcome.
Coming up.